Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is DeeDee, and most of you all know that I have lost 95 pounds and I'm keeping it off. But one thing that really matters to me is eating foods that I love and enjoy, but learning how to cook them in a healthier way, in a high protein, low carb way. And that's what we're doing today in this video. Y'all, I have been craving the Southwest egg rolls. I just been craving them. And guess what? We are making them today, okay? So we're just coming from church, and after church, I said, you know what? Let's just stop by Walmart, grab what we need for these egg rolls, because baby, we're gonna make them when we get home for dinner. I'm gonna do my best to make them crispy, cheesy, and loaded with flavor, just like the real deal. All right, y'all, talking about these egg rolls are making me hungry already. So we're gonna go ahead, switch up the clothes, I'm gonna get comfortable, and then we're gonna get in here and we are gonna make these Southwest egg rolls together. See you in a second. So these are the ingredients we're gonna start with. You see we got our green onion, our yellow onion, our cilantro, some lime, jalapenos, some pepper jack cheese, our chicken. We got it all, y'all. So we're gonna start off with moving these out of the way for now. And we're gonna start shredding our chicken. I was thinking that I could either shred it or just cut it into slices, and I just decided to shred it, y'all. I don't wanna be biting on big blocks of chicken inside of my egg roll, okay? And I think they're shredded when I actually eat them, but y'all, you see today, all I did was grab that rotisserie chicken from Walmart, and I did that just to make it like an easy, convenient way, because y'all know I'll quickly throw in some chicken breast, some chicken tenderloin, some chicken thighs on that stove, brown that thing, and we could make it work. But today I decided, you know what? Let's just go with the good old rotisserie chicken. So you definitely don't want the bone into that egg roll. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue shredding it. This is 2 of the breasts in the rotisserie chicken, and that's all we're using here. And I put the rest of the chicken to the side so we can eat it later. So let me go ahead and finish shredding this up, and I'll be right back. So our chicken breast is shredded. We're gonna place this to the side, grab our cutting board, and we're gonna get started on our veggies. First, we'll get started with our bell pepper. Here we go. It's almost a full bell pepper. Y'all already know me. I don't waste food here. So this is like 3/4 of a bell pepper, but darn near a full bell pepper, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and slice this up into little cubes. I'm not too worried about the sizes. I'm just gonna try to make sure that the sizes are pretty much the same for all of the veggies. So they all look pretty much the same size. Now we're gonna move on to our onion. I have a huge onion here, so I got half of a large onion, and we're just gonna go ahead and dice this up as well. That onion was pretty large and in charge. I think I'm just gonna do maybe half of this side, and we'll just leave this for another time, because that looks like a lot of onion, y'all. All right, onions are done. Now let's move on to the green onion. I've already rinsed this off. Green onion complete. Next, we have our jalapeno. Let's get this cut up as well. We're just gonna slice half of this jalapeno to put in. jalapeno complete. Last item is the cilantro. Our veggies are all cut up, looking good, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get started on this skillet. We're gonna start off with placing our bell peppers and our onions into this hot skillet. I have some avocado oil in here. We're gonna allow this to saute on medium heat, then we'll add the other veggies in. The bell peppers and onions has been sauteing, y'all. And now as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I probably should have used red bell peppers. It probably would have gave it a better look, but that's okay. It's gonna taste the same, I hope. All right, I'm placing in the jalapenos and also the green onions into this skillet as well. I'm gonna put in half of the cilantro and I'll save the rest for the sauce. All right, now it's time for us to add our corn and our black beans. I have about half a cup of each right here already separated in the plate. What I did was take them out of the can and rinse and drain the black beans and also drain the corn. Gonna give it a good little mix. All right, y'all, while it's cooking and still sauteing and sizzling down, because I want this to be sauteed some more, I'm gonna go ahead and season. I'm using some onion powder, some garlic powder, some black pepper, some ground cumin, some chili powder, ground cayenne pepper, some paprika, some nature's seasoning, and a little bit of salt. All right, let's mix it up. Oh yeah, this is looking good and smelling good. This is actually starting to look like a Southwest something, okay? Once we put it in that egg roll, it's gonna look like a Southwest egg roll. Now we're gonna add our spinach. I have about a cup of spinach. It's baby spinach that I chopped up, so we're placing that in there as well. We're gonna allow this to cook and let the spinach wither down. While that's going on, we're gonna go ahead and shred some cheese. So that is about half a block of some pepper jack and Monterey Jack cheese, and it has a little bit of jalapeno peppers in it. All right, let's head back to that skillet. All right, this is looking good. It's time to add in our chicken. Mix that in. Also want to add in that cheese. Let's do a quick little taste test to make sure everything is everything before we take this off of the burner. That tastes pretty good. I'm gonna add just a little bit of nature's seasoning and just a tiny bit of minced garlic. I'm gonna turn the burner off. because that heat will still keep it cooking while I mix everything up. Look at that cheesiness. I'm gonna add a little bit more black pepper too. Definitely season to taste, y'all. Season to taste. All right, we are going to put this to the side, allow it to cool off a little bit before we start working on our egg roll wraps. For our egg rolls, I'm gonna be using my favorite low carb wrap, the La Banderita Zero Net Carbs tortilla. I'm gonna start off by heating them up just to make sure they are nice and flexible and easy to roll up. So I'm gonna heat them up for about 10 to 15 seconds in the microwave. They're all heated up, and now it's time for us to go ahead and put in that filling. I'm gonna do my best not to place too much into here. I do that very well, y'all, overfilling the little tortilla, and then it's hard to wrap it up. So I think this is enough. Wrap it over, tuck it in, fold in the sides, and continue to roll. I'm gonna continue making the rest of the egg rolls, and then I'll be back. We've rolled 5 egg rolls right here, and we still have enough filling to probably roll maybe 4 or 5 more. And I'll probably honestly eat this on its own, so definitely that is not going to waste. All right, air fryer has been preheating. Let's head over to the air fryer. The air fryer has been preheating on 390 degrees. I've already sprayed the bottom of it right here with some oil. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and place these egg rolls in. I think I'm only gonna place 2 at a time. I'm gonna spray the tops as well, just to make sure we get that crisp. And we're gonna place them in for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. It's been about 5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and turn these around. They're looking nice and crispy. I'm gonna give them another quick spray, and we're gonna allow it to air fry for about 3 to 4 more minutes. Let's check on these egg rolls. Very nice and crispy. All right, let's go ahead and plate these up, cut them open, and see what we have. Y'all, I almost just burnt my fingers trying to cut these open so I could do a taste test for y'all. So please, please, please make sure when they come out the air fryer, let them cool off. But while they're cooling off a little bit, before I cut them open and show you what they're looking like, I was thinking, you know, they probably could have been more browner or crisper if I would have probably like fried them on the stove or in a deep fryer. So that's definitely something you can do. I'm trying to like just be a little bit more healthier, so I put it in the air fryer, but you can definitely deep fry them. Also, I've seen people use like egg roll paper. The ones that I looked for in the stores, they had more carbs in them, so I opted for this net zero carb tortilla as my wrapper. All right, we're gonna try to cut this thing one more time. Okay, much better. Y'all, these egg rolls want to act like they don't want to cooperate, but they're still going to get eaten, okay? This is what they look like. These are the egg rolls right here. Very much so filling. I know it tastes good because I've already tasted it, but still, just wanted to show you what they look like. Now, initially, I was thinking about making the sauce homemade, right? I read up that it was just ranch, mayonnaise, sour cream, lime juice, and an avocado. So I have all of that here, but I also looked in my cabinet and I forgot that I also had this. So the Taco Bell avocado ranch dip. Love this sauce, so we're using this today. All right, so that's what I have on the side right here. Now let's do a taste test, y'all. This is still hot, y'all. But I'm gonna dip a little bit into this avocado ranch. This is really good. I wish it would have been a little bit more crunchier. If you've made this before and you have that crunch factor in the air fryer, let me know in the comments below. Please, please, please. Y'all, this really tastes like the real thing. The only thing it's missing for me is like that crisp. But y'all, this is actually gonna fill that craving that I've been having for these Southwest egg rolls. And that's how I'm actually maintaining my weight loss. If it's something that I wanna eat, something that I'm craving for, something that I used to eat and I love, I'm finding a way to actually make it in a low carb version so that I can make sure that I'm staying on track. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.